It is week 3 of ZADL Draft League, and today we are going up against Fur and their team of 25 of them. So Fur has, I think, a pretty strong team. Obviously, we have the big threat of the Garchomp here. Floette, just Mega Floette Eternal, just has unlimited damage as a Mega. And then we complete the Dragon Fairy Steel Core here with the Aggron. There are definitely some other threats. We have Espeon as a screen setter. We have Mega Scrafty, which was the last pickup. So definitely some things to be scared of on Fur's team here. We have a great pickup in the unevolved Eviolite Scyther potentially. I think there's a lot to be scared of on this team, but if we look at my team, I think we've got some really great options here. You'll notice that I did make a trade. Gabite is gone. I don't think Eviolite Gabite was ever doing anything. I just didn't have any faith in Gabite. So I picked up Pangoro. I felt like having a fighting type would be nice. I don't love the dark type double up here, but we still have some fairy resist as well. So in case I ever bring both into a matchup, we might drastically change up the team. And speaking of drastically changing up the team, I have changed up my team quite a bit this week. We have, as you can see, a very similar Umbreon to last week where it's knockoff and then screens, but then I ran Taunt. I think Umbreon lead with Taunt to deny Fur screens. It seems like Fur has been very eager to set up screens at the start of every match, so I think that running this Umbreon here, hopefully shutting that down. I haven't even used Taunt in this game, so I don't even know how well that's going to work, but I feel like Umbreon into the Espeon, shut down screens is really nice. And then Umbreon is kind of a bait screen setter. My real, I guess not screen setter, but I want to bait out the Scrafty so that we can pull out the new member of the team, or the new member at least to this week, Aromatisse. I think Aromatisse is actually quite strong. I guess we'll see. This is the real test to see how much speed actually matters in this game. Oh, I should probably zoom in here. I realized I should probably zoom in. But let's see how much speed actually ends up mattering, how much those cooldown timers hurt us. I opted not to run coverage and instead just have Moonblast, Calm Mind, Reflect, and Wish. So this is really just like an anti-Garchomp, anti-Scrafty Pokemon, and I hope that ends up working out for me. Tyrantrum is back. I debated on what resist berry I wanted to go here. I was a little bit worried about the Glalie on Fur's team, to be quite honest with you, and I didn't really have a great answer for it. So at first I was Yachi Berry, but then I was like, well, if things get tough with the Garchomp, it does have some electric coverage that it can get in Thunderfang. So I was like, well, if my Klotz or Ice Beam set does not work at just immediately eliminating that thing, we can go into Tyrantrum on the resisted hit, and then if it's Earthquake, we can eat one Earthquake, and then we can always OHKO with an Outrage. That's what this does. This little bit of defense always survives Adamant, 252 max attack, Dragon Rush, and Earthquake, obviously with the Shuka Berry now. So I figured I'll have the Shuka Berry because then I can swap in on the resisted hit and then still take an Earthquake. So I think this is probably better. And then I went with this Assault Vest Klotzer set because Klotzer, with all the coverage moves, is kind of amazing. It just hits so much of Fur's team for super effective damage. I did opt for Flash Cannon over Dark Pulse, one a little to shore up the Glalie matchup a little bit more. It does hit Floette Eternal. I'm probably not keeping this thing out on Floette because Skarmory just does so well here. And then Chandelure, I dropped Will-O-Wisp because that move just seems terrible. And then it's just the two stab moves here. So yeah, that's the game plan. I am curious to see. Obviously, we have a lot of anti Garchomp, a lot of anti Scrafty tech on this team, or just Scrafty coverage, I guess. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm curious. I just feel like Skarmory does so well. I mean, if you look at this team, there's just really nothing that can touch the Skarmory. Skarmory just does so well into first team, like completely shuts out Venusaur. Garchomp really struggles. Floette really struggles. Aggron really struggles. Glalie, I think that's not a good matchup for it either. It's just Emolga. We're really going to bring the Emolga. So I don't know. I think it's going to be a big Skarm week if I had to guess. So you can see I've got some new squad members. We've got the shiny Umbreon, as usual. We've got the newly caught shiny alpha aromatisse. I caught this literally this morning, was just barely able to EV train it in time. But then the real one that I want to show off, the real new member, the true mascot of the OKC Outrage, Mr. Outrage is here. The 1 in 400,000 odds of getting the shiny alpha Tyrantrum. We got it. So, you know, I was complaining that I didn't have the alpha when we were using it week 1, and then I got an alpha because that's easy, 1 in 100. But I was like, oh, it'd be so cool to have the shiny alpha, and lo and behold, I got it. I'm also using a new Clydesdale because I had the little weird set with some defense investment, and so this one is also shiny. It's not alpha though, so and it's the same Chandelure and Skarmory that we've been using. So I'm gonna message Fur, and we are going to jump right into the games. Okay, we're on the big pond. There's gonna be some camping gameplay. I never get close quarters, which sucks, but maybe given my playstyle, that works out for me. Okay, is it Espeon lead? It's Venusaur lead. Very interesting. Okay, well, I'm just going to go straight for getting my screens up. All right, we'll get Reflect up first. Okay, I don't think this has anything that can trap me in, so I'm just going to go straight into Skarmory. I didn't... Yeah, because now we're... Let's see. Probably a switch here. Let's see what we're switching into. Okay, Aggron, we just pop a Drill Run immediately. Holy moly, that did not do very much damage. Okay, Ice Punch. All right, we get the heal. All right, we just pop Surf. Oh, man. Oh, I had Focus Blast. I don't know why I didn't do that. Okay, the light screens go up. What goes up? I think I'm going to try and get rid of this immediately. See how much this does. I'm actually curious. Ooh, shoot. Ooh. How much does this do? Ooh, that does a lot. Okay, we break the screens. Oh, I'm out of swaps. That could be a dead Tyrantrum. Oh my god. Oh, get it off. Oh no. Okay, yeah, now we're... I might not have brought the best answers here. If I can get this taunted... Let's see, I'm very curious. Let's get a taunt off. Okay, and now it can't set screens, so now I can get my screens up. And let's knock this thing off. I probably need to start looking for screws. I definitely need to at least deny the screw here. I'm going to taunt it again. Okay, Garchomp comes out. No, I don't even know if this does anything, honestly. Okay, we're going to go Clydesdale. I'm going to pick this up. Fire off an Ice Beam. Okay, we're tied now with a minute left. So I got to be careful. I've already used one switch. Just going to have to... Oh, there's the blue screw. Okay, this is big if we can get this. Okay. Scrafty comes out. We're breaking screens. This is where I go Aromatisse. And just fire off a Moonblast immediately. This is like my anti-screens. Okay, yeah, because... Uh-oh. Okay, I'm going to try and at least fire this off. Ooh, we did get hit with the Toxic. That is not good. Gonna have to fire off a Heat Wave. Oh, all right. That's big. That's big. Okay, and now... We swap... Oh, no, but I'm Toxicked. Oh, God, I have to get this... I have to get this green screw in fast. Oh, my God. Just enough. See, where is first Pokemon? Okay, it's Floette, and we just do this. Holy moly. Okay, wow, that was a nail biter. That was the first time I've had to play from a deficit this entire game, or this entire draft league. So that was honestly, that green screw might have saved me. If they're not leading Espeon, I think I would rather just go and threaten big damage. I think Clydesdale hits everything. I think I want to lead Clydesdale. The only reason I really wanted to lead Umbreon was just so that I can set screens. Let me think about this now, because this definitely punish if they go Espeon, but I feel like Umbreon was able to shut down Espeon so much. I mean, I think it's pretty clear that I more than likely changed my lead given how much time it took me in between games, but it could also be a mind game thing. So by Fur leading Scrafty, or Venusaur. It kind of forced me to switch first, which put me on the back foot, and I think that's what led to me losing that first point there. Also, I didn't mention this, but I love that the shiny Scrafty matches the Thunder colors. That's why, or not Scrafty, the shiny Clawitzer. Let's see. I just think we threaten so much damage. Venusaur, we've seen Toxic, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, right? Okay, let's see. What do we have? I do feel like I need the Alpha. Okay, it is Scrafty. So I like my matchup here. I'm gonna go Surf. Oh shoot. Into Focus Blast. Let's see. Oh, okay, we get the first point. That is big. Okay, now we start scouting out. Yeah, this is what I mean. Clawitzer just that was at +1. That was okay. Floette. I think we can take one, but I don't want to risk it. I'm gonna wait until we see the energy ball. Yeah, and then we just resist the hell out of that. I'm gonna fly to get close to it. Okay, this has to have Swords Dance. Okay, I'm just gonna run away. Let's see. Do we see Fire Fang? Oh god. I'm gonna go back into Clawitzer. Okay, we get the Ice Beam off. Focus Blast. We should be able to take whatever this has. Yeah. Dude, Clawitzer is just so powerful. Clawitzer is just so good into this team. Okay, and then bad spawn point from Fur. Woo, I was a little close with that one. Light Screen. Oh, this might be... Oh, it's just too much, man. It is just... Oh! Let's see. Okay, Floette. Again, it's probably Energy Ball here. Oh, Light of Ruin. Oh my god. All right, we're gonna go Fly. This is gonna be really hard to avoid. Yeah, that's the power of the screws. Are there any other ones floating around? Now I'm up 3-0. It's like, this is pretty insurmountable, I would say, because I don't think Fur has any good ways of hitting Skarmory. We've seen Fire Fang. I'm out of switches. So I'm just gonna fly up. Yeah, the fire. Yeah, now without Fire Fang, I just don't think this can do anything to me. I am just gonna play super lame at this point. We have Protect. I have Mega Evolution, so I can just do this. Yeah, and then we can Protect. Oh, okay, they got the point though. But I'm up 2. I'm just gonna go Umbreon here. I mean, they do get the red screw, but I'm just up by so much now. So let's see. I can try and play around the bridge a little bit. If it's Dragon Rush, I go Aromatisse here. Oh, shoot. Get this off. I should live 1. Oh my god, I didn't even live 1. Woo, that's the power of the red screw, but there's just not enough time. And yeah. Oh my god. Well, that ended up being a nail biter. Despite being up 3-0, Fur almost brought it back with Garchomp. Some poor switches on my end, but the power of the red screw and Garchomp, like, dang, even Aromatisse was not enough for that. But GG's Fur. You almost made a 3-0 comeback, which would have been incredible. And being right next to my spawn, like, that was a nail biter. So good stuff. Congratulations to me, I guess.